You like my little Smurf hat? Yeah, so do I. That's why I'm wearing it. You're welcome. Um, well, I would like to start this podcast off by one of our sponsors. Have you ever wondered why all men envy me? Have you ever wondered why all women want to be with me? I'll tell you why. I know this is the question now that I've recently become such a sex symbol in the United States. It's I understand that, and I'm not surprised. I will mention that I'm not surprised at all about all these claims. I kind of just knew it would happen. With that being said, I would like to introduce a product that has been recently introduced to my life. These are called fingernail clippers. If you'll is the camera focused on those? Okay, so these are fingernail clippers, right? They're also toenail clippers, and I'll show you how. I will show you how as I prop my foot up on here and slowly take my sock off. All right, here we go. So I should be more flexible from like all the jiu-jitsu, but I'm not. All right, this is my new sponsor. I'm gonna clip for this. You can get this same satisfying sound. Let me get more of a side view of this foot. All right, I'm gonna put the camera the microphone right up next to my toenail being clipped, as you can listen and observe. Did you hear that sound? It's a satisfying sound, I know. Okay, now I'm just gonna have a toenail sitting on there right now. All right, guys, I have something to tell you. I'm not actually sponsored by a toenail company. Or toenail clipping company. I'm going to awkwardly put my sock back on. I'm going to put this sock right back on my foot. I'm not really sponsored by them, but I'm going to send that clip in to everybody I want to get sponsored by, and they can really pick up how I sold that product, you know? I think I did a great job on marketing and personally selling it. And the thing is, if you are interested in sponsoring this podcast, by all means, like, I can sell your product. I could sell it with sex. Almost as effectively as I just sold those fingernail clippers or toenail clippers, whatever you want to call them. Have you ever noticed, actually? At least this is what I've kind of found. This is disgusting. I just have a fucking toenail sitting there. I'm not going to be able to, not look at it. It's, right there in the middle of the fucking table. I guess I chose to put it there, and I also chose to clip my own toenails. Just to make you guys laugh. Well, the things I do for you. You! I'm going to start, a really abusive relationship with my audience. Just, anybody who chooses to watch, all negative 0.5 of you. I'll just be like, you! How dare you, woman! I told you not to iron my linens. Pah! Out with you! Just how it's some Neanderthal kind of relationship. Some very barbaric type shit. Just what? Does that exist in this 21st century? Is it? Wait, that's the one we're in, right? Yeah, we're in the 21st. Okay, I had to think about that. It has never made sense to me why we're in the 21st, but it's 2018. Or I guess maybe it links up with the one. I don't know. It's the end. The end marks it. I think it's marked at the end. It's not marked at the beginning, if that makes sense. Nobody's following me but myself. All right, so where was I going with that? I had some really good points, man. I had some great points I was going for. I can't stop looking at the toenail. It's disgusting. It's repulsive. Yeah, but if you're interested in selling products through me, I could sell with sex, as you clearly saw before. I can do these shirtless if you'd like. I've already done some pantsless. Not that you could tell because of the table. I really like the fact that I can do these pantsless. It's probably why I got into podcasting, the solo pod at least. Never done a guest feature without pants on yet. I'm ready to change that. Hit me up if you'd like to feature on that pod. But yeah, as you clearly saw before, I can really sell your product. I can do it with sex. I can do it with charisma. I can do it with emotional appeal. I'm pretty much a marketing guru. So like really, just like anything you need sold, like anything, like anything. I'll do it. I can sell it. I can sell this hat. I can sell hooks to a hooker, you know? I can sell. I'm a seller. I'm a seller, but I won't sell out. I won't sell out. So don't even try, you little bananas, you little banana boys. Yeah, besides the fact that I'm a marketing guru, and I would like to move on from that topic and talk about my love for baths. I love bathing. Do you like bathing as well? Same. Same. I like being clean. I like feeling clean. Apparently they didn't bathe much in ancient Rome. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely appalling, my doggers. That is disgusting. But I guess you realize how much of like social and cultural norms you have to follow, like based on the 21st century of like just even like hygiene. Like hygiene should be pushed culturally. Like that's, I don't know. I think that was pretty much inevitable the more intelligent and advanced society got. Like hygiene was just inevitably going to get more evolved, I guess you'd say. And like as far as a sexual selection point of view, like people aren't going to want to procreate with those that don't bathe. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. You're gross. You're gross with your smells. I used to have a buddy who couldn't smell anything. He's still a friend of mine. What am I saying? I'm talking about like he's dead. He's very much alive, and he's a great pal. He's a great guy to run into casually, super casual. And he couldn't smell, and I really pitied him because that resulted in him like smelling like shit, like a fair amount. Like he was a pretty athletic guy, so like he would I don't know, maybe he'd work out or something. He just wasn't conscious. He wasn't aware of the fact that like like this other sense that everybody else has that I don't, I'm gonna get judged on. Like that's kind of unfair, you know? Like his life is probably different now in a very negative way. Like he probably could have gotten the girl of his dreams, but then he smelled one time and she didn't like him ever again. I don't know, but that would suck to not have me smell. That would be crazy. I like the question, if you could lose one sense, what would it be? And I think mine would actually be smell. I think it'd be smell or taste. I don't know. It'd probably be smell. But that's just the big negative of losing smell, right? Like you smell like shit sometimes, and that's it's kind of the trade-off, kind of the opportunity cost of it all. But yeah, I love baths. I know I've heard baths I've heard like Joe Rogan call baths like asshole soup, and I wouldn't disagree. They're kind of gross in their own right, because you are just kind of collecting all your dirty water and it's sitting in it. But jeez Louise, it is so relaxing. It is absolutely soothing to the heart, to the spirit, and to the external body. It just feels right. It feels right. It's also a cheap alternative to like not having a hot tub. So maybe that's why I like it. I just like sitting in baths. I find it extremely relaxing. And I really enjoy bathing. Here's the bathing. To bathing. Now that I have a mic, I just want to like over exaggerate every little sound I can possibly make. To bathing. To bathing. To bathing. To bathing. To bathing. Yeah, I just like baths. I don't know what it is about them, but I just absolutely adore bathing. Like bath bathing. I don't know. Showers, I find, if I have the option between a bath and a shower, like a shower actually sounds like undesirable. Like just baths are just so much better. I love soaking my legs in warm water and getting on like warm and kind of stretching out my legs. I'm also kind of a freak. Like I like stretching like multiple times a day. So it's probably a little bit to do with it. But I just find it like extremely appeasing and like the most soothing activity ever. And I get a lot of time to just think to myself and relax. It's a really cool headspace, like bathing is. I'm saying this all because I just took a bath. I feel a little bit cleaner, too, after taking a bath, too. Which is weird because you're sitting in your dirty water. You really do think, like logically thinking it out, you think you would feel grosser after a bath in comparison to a shower. But you don't. You feel cleaner. At least I do. I feel like my balls get clean better, too. I don't know. They probably don't, though, too. Because you're kind of... It really is just an asshole soup. Just a soup of your own shit and other condiments, whatever your choosing. How deep are we into this? 11 minutes. I feel like these just keep getting shorter and shorter because I'm kind of hitting a point where I'm like, should I quit it? Should I hit it? I hit it. Oh, I am hitting it. I'm currently hitting it. Every note I hit, every voice sound that comes out of my voice box makes, I'm hitting it. I'm always hitting it. This entire 11 minutes, I've been hitting it. Yeah, nothing comes to mind. This is like how many of these have I done today? I'm definitely gonna take a break. Going out to eat with my aunt. If you heard about my last podcast, I'm wearing the exact same outfit as my Facebook picture because my aunt doesn't see me too much, so I'm like wearing the exact same outfit as my Facebook picture. So she's like, wow, you haven't changed at all. Like, I'm just curious if she notices at all. I think that's gonna be a funny, I don't know, kind of like some dramatic irony that's gonna be humorous for me at least, because I have to like pretend to be serious, pretend to have that professional side. Like, she's probably gonna ask me like what I've been up to, and I gotta pretend I have my shit together and stuff, Yeah. Besides that, I hope you guys don't feel cheated. I'm not cheating on you. I'm not leaving this podcast to go do other podcasts. I'm not leaving this to go talk to other people. I'm talking to you right now. But I just feel like I've expressed all my thoughts, all my feelings, all my ideas. I feel like I've gotten it out there. It's out there. It's recorded. It's documented. I've gotten it out there. It's out there to y'all. And I don't really have too much to say besides that. I feel like I've just kind of gotten it all off the noggin, off the membrane. So I would like to bring a very, very calming and dramatic resolution. Those are kind of conflicting adjectives, but I'll roll with it. I'm just going to pretend to be ultra confident and just really, really embrace those conflicting adjectives. Because they're not completely conflicting. They're similar. Somewhat, kind of. They're not antonyms. Yeah, still haven't decided if I want to call this common or completely casual or extremely casual. But I think it's pretty much down between the two. I don't know, I switched my one name. I switched it from my subjective perspective to Jordan's subjective perspective on the other podcast, like 30 episodes in, so who knows. I think I'm just going to ask a few friends that I like value their opinion and just treat them as my, what's that, like my like feeder group, like my group that I just throw my bullshit out to. I'm just going to ask them and be like, yo, what should I call this? And then I'm just going to go with their opinion. Because I can't think of a decision. I'm indecisive and lack the confidence to pull the trigger on making a decision and a name for this podcast. With that being said, wow, I've just bullshitted the last 2 minutes. Completely bullshitted. I really like this solo platform. I think it's a good fit for me. I think it might actually be a better fit than the one podcast, which I've gotten a lot of praise. I mean, that's what people are going to tell you, to your face at least. I've gotten a lot of praise on my ability to hold a conversation on the other platform, But I don't know. I think this is a good fit. I think I'm pretty decent at rambling. And I don't want to. I could make these like an hour long, like each one, but I like the quick pace. Like I want to have a plethora of options, and you choose what you want to listen to, and bam, and it's like quicker pace. Like I want to do a lot shorter, not quicker pace, but I want to do shorter length of podcasts so that if people get bored with this one, they can skip on to the next one or whatever. But I'll at least have like more options of content that you can view. Because I mean, if I get a free day and I just feel like doing these like I have today, I'm not saying I'm going to do this every day. I definitely won't do this every day. But like if I just have some shit on my mind, I can easily crank out like 2 or 3 of these in a night. Like easily. You give me like 3 hours, not even. I literally need like probably an hour and a half, and I could crank out 3 of these. Easy. So I love the accessibility of content, and I'm so used to getting a podcast together, such like an event for me. Like I need to like call the guests, make sure they're still available, like drop questions, like, and then commit the actual time and edit the podcast. Like it's a decent amount of work, and I really enjoy it, and I've seen some profound benefits from it, and different perspectives on the world and whatnot. There's like a lot of benefits, but this is like the accessibility and convenience of this. I really appreciate now that I have the opportunity. So with that being said, I'm forever grateful for this microphone. I fucking love these mics. I'm so happy I did like 106 episodes with no mic. I'm so happy I did that because now I just love it. I absolutely adore it. I'm so grateful for that now. I hope this gratitude doesn't diminish neither. I really hope it just like stays as steady and strong as it has been. Cool. Yeah. Keep it real, doggers. Always keep it real. Love yourself. Because I don't love you at all. I don't care about you. And yeah, on that note, deuces, doggers.